Network Entertainment.
I want to tell you about someone who I met a few years ago. Nasa 50s na siya. Sobrang hardworking, responsible, good provider. But nung nagko-converse kami, he looked at me quietly and said, "Chinky, I wish I started earlier. Sana maaga-aga pa." Nagtanong ako sa kanya, bakit? Ano nangyari? He smiled, but yung smile niya medyo malungkot. He said, every time I thought about saving, starting my business, or investing, sinasabi niya sa sarili niya na bahala na. Bahala na next year. Bahala na pagka tumaas na yung sweldo ko. Bahala na kung kapag nagpatapos na yung anak ko na mag-aral. So, hindi niya namamalayan. Taon ang lumipas, kids graduated, yung salary niya tumaas naman, pero yung savings niya, yung investment niya at negosyo niya, walang nangyari. And that made me realize something. Alam mo, the most expensive phrase every Filipino probably can say yung bahala na. Diba? Bahala na si Lord, bahala na yung future, bahala na yung kamag-anak ko, bahala na yung anak ko. Alam mo, itong word na bahala na it has quietly stolen years of financial progress for so many people. So if you are also a victim of the bahala na mentality, I just want to talk to you in this podcast episode.
Hi, I'm Chingitan and you're listening to Chink Positive Podcast, where I aim to equip you to become wealthy and debt-free, teaching you on how to save, budget, get out of debt, and invest. Let's get into the episode.
Again, I don't think anyone will wake up one morning and says, "Nako, I want to be financially stressed when I retire. I want to be pobre, 'di ba? Pag maubusan ako ng pera, pag ako ay naghirap na." I don't think nobody plans to become poor. Do you agree? But many people accidentally create that future. Paano? Again, yung bahala na. The truth is, bahala na doesn't sound dangerous at start. It sounds harmless. But if the bahala na becomes a habit and becomes your financial strategy, sisingilin ka in the end eh. So today, we're going to talk about ano ba yung wrong mindset with the bahala na mentality. So I want you to be honest with me right now. If I would have to ask you, have you ever said yung bahala na? Bakit mo nasabi yung bahala na? Diba? Maybe nasabi mo yung bahala na kasi nga wala kang solusyon. Nai-stress ka. You're just trying to put it off. But in reality, it's making you very uncomfortable. Like for example, yung utang mo. Diba? Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, hindi, bahala na, the Lord will provide. No. Ang unang tanong, bakit ka nagkautang at the first place? Number 1. Number 2, meron ba tayong kakayanan para mabayaran ng utang? Diba? Or napilitan ka lang ng mangutang dahil nga hindi mo pinaplanuhan. Or ikaw ay nangutang dahil nga gusto mo lang tumulong sa mga mahal mo sa buhay, naipit ka lang. Kaya kung titignan mo, hindi dahil na wala kang choice. Pero nilipat mo lang sa bahala na mentality. No? I know that God will provide. Yes, God will provide. But God also wants you to become a good steward and be responsible. Also, like for example, pagdating naman sa savings. Diba? Kung titignan ba natin savings, nagsasave ka ba o hindi? Diba? Ay sinasabi mo, bahala na. Taas kasi may iba akong priorities eh. Diba? Bayaran ko muna yung education ng anak ko. Diba? Or if not naman, bayaran ko muna yung kailangan ko sa bahay. Bahala na. Pero ang layo pa, diba? In reality, instead of facing reality, we postpone. We distract ourselves. We keep hoping that everything will work out well. Pero hindi mo napapansin, 1 month, 1 year, then it becomes 10. The problem in life still keeps on happening. The bills still keeps on coming. The problem is, if we keep on waiting for the perfect time will never come. Pero ito yung natutunan ko sa buhay. Di ba? Yung bill natin, si Judith, di ba? Si Judith, di ba? Si Judith. Hindi tumitigil yan. 15 at 30. Di ba? And the bill, di ba, hindi sila nag-iisip. If you keep on ignoring it, nothing will happen tomorrow. If you ignore your bills, magpapile up yan. If you ignore your utang, especially pagdating sa credit card, magpapile up yan. Yung interest, babayaran mo. And then, ano mangyari? Nothing changed. And then, may stress ka lang. Kaya mga kapatid, I just want to encourage you. If you do not change the bahala na mindset, if you don't build up your savings, your emergency fund, life doesn't immediately punish you, but one day, sisingilin ka. Diba? What if kung nawalan ka ng work? What if nagkaroon ka ng medical emergency? Unexpected expense. Diba? And suddenly, you're forced to pay for the decision you postponed years ago. That's the reason why ayoko mangyari sa iyo katulad na nakausap ko na 50-year-old na yun nga, nakangiti pero malungkot. Kasi financial crisis doesn't happen overnight. It usually take years in the making. So ito yung challenge ko po sa inyo sa episode natin na ito. Every time when you catch yourself saying bahala na, replace it only with one question. Ask yourself, what is your plan? Instead of sabihin na bahala na yung retirement, ask yourself, what's my retirement plan? Instead of sabihin bahala na yung pag may emergency, ask yourself, what am I doing today to prepare pag may emergency? Diba? So one simple question changes everything. One simple switch of your mind changes everything. You stop hoping, you start planning, and planning creates what we call as confidence. So, I'll leave you with this. Mag-fast forward ka 10 years from now. Imagine yourself sitting across to your future self. Yung kausap mo, medyo may edad na. Anong gusto mong marinig sa future self mo? Chinky, maraming salamat na pinaghandaan mo yung future, hindi mo iniwan sa bahala na. Naging handa ka, pinag-isipan mo, pinagplatunan mo, nagsakripisyo ka, kaya maganda ang buhay ko. Or, nakikita mo yung future self mo, nako, na naghihirap ka, namumulobi ka, you're begging for other people to help you, for you just to survive. Kaya nga, mga kapatid, anong gusto mo makita? I hope that you will not say na the reason why I am the person that I am right now because that's the way I chose to be. So this week, ito yung gusto kong gawin mo. I want you to identify one area na parati mo sinasabing bahala na. Diba? Probably it's just starting a savings account, saving for your emergency fund, paying extra for your debt, starting a small business, starting your investment plan, starting to pay for your health insurance or life insurance, anything. Because I do believe yung one small action mo will always beat any excuses. And this is my concern for you. My concern is not about you today. My concern is about the future you. So, if you know that this episode awaken you, ginising kita, na-challenge kita, do me a favor. Share this episode with a friend that you know that keeps on saying, bahala na. Again, always remember, I always say this, the younger you will take good care of the future you. Don't leave your future to chance. Replace bahala na with ito yung plano ko.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.